Change your save files based on accounts. So I have my stream account and my personal account. Kingmaker puts them all into one, and I just want to make sure I don't I don't think anything here would dox me. I don't think anything ever shows a path, but I just wanted to be careful, and so I'm loading this one typically off stream. So we have our, I don't want journal, I wanted party. The quick summary of the party. Main character is Fainless. He is a paladin. We've done the one level monk into one level dip into traditional monk for a lot of AC boost. This really helps us get into the whole crane wing stance. So crane stance, crane wing, and crane riposte. So it is 3 feats down the road. We got 2 of them now for fighting defensively. So he is really going to be a defensive main character. We have Valerie, who is a tower shield specialist. She has done the same dip for the same reason. She is also a tank. So we currently have 2 tanks. Long term, we might change that around. We might, mix this up. But for now, I felt this was good in the early game to have 2 defensive characters. We might retrain Fainless into the pure attacking paladin at some point. So she's interesting. She is built as if she was supposed to be a paladin, but then for plot and story reasons, I guess more background reasons, she changed to neutral, lawful neutral. She lost her ability to be a paladin. She is really upset with some of the paladins of her religion. So there's a story there. So she's built like she's a paladin. That's why her stats really aren't good for almost anything else, but then she can't be one. So she's in a weird place. We then have Lindsay, who is our bard. She will stay a pure bard, I believe, the entire way through the game for my build. I'm not doing anything crazy with her. Bards are strong. They have some good spells. We currently have Harum. I think we're going to try to go get Tristian today, and we'll swap Tristian in as our main cleric. Harum is trying to be a battle cleric, but his stats don't quite work for it. And Tristian is more of the pure defensive healing cleric, and probably fits our party's personality a little better. I love Harum, though. He's a lot of fun. But he probably won't be a primary party member. And then we have Regagnar, or also known as Reggie often, or Reg. He is a Eldritch Scion. It's a type of Magus. It's the spontaneous charisma casting Magus rather than the int one. He's going to be our primary damage dealer, I think. It was a toss-up between him and Amiri. I like both of them. Well, I like Amiri more, but I've used Amiri in more of my runs, so I want to try something different. I love the Magus class. I often want to have a Magus in my group. Often I make it my main character when I play this game, but we're going to try it this way. And then we have Octavia, who is a wizard rogue, who often goes into, some sort of Eldritch Trickster style thing. I'm not sure what build I'm going to go with her. This is how she arrives, and you can't change this, so it's after this that we can make choices. She is a great character. I really love everything about how they made her. Often in my playthroughs, that is the romance option. My character goes down. I'm going to avoid that this time around. I think this playthrough is going to go for Valerie as the romance option. I'm not positive on that, though. We'll see. I've been keeping, I know a little bit about the secret ending. I don't know all the details of it. I'm not going to spoil that. I've been keeping that option open, but since I don't know all the details, I'm pretty sure I'd screw it up somewhere along the way. So this is not planning on that playthrough. I think you almost have to know that ahead of time to plan for it. So that's the party. We are so we have, 2 arcane, one divine. I guess in first edition, Bard is also arcane. So we are a little arcane heavy. And then kind of some martial divine here. I think this should work fairly well. And our current journals, this is our current quests. So our main story, we need to kill the Stag Lord within 81 days. If we do it within 21 more, we get a bonus. So we want to keep track of that. Our next step here is Temple of the Elk. And that's where we need to go to get Tristian anyways. So we might do that next. Bitter Rival, we need to kill Tartuccio. I often still do this before I finish Stolen Lands. So this is still on the agenda. But I think, and we are currently near this, but I think I'm going to backtrack and get Tristian before we do this. Amiri wants to kill Tuskgutter. We could try that now. I usually do it around level, I might like one more level before trying it. Tuskgutter can be very swingy. We have some errands. We have some stuff for Boken. Fangberries we could do right now. I think I'm going to put it off though. Oh, sorry, Moonrush we could do right now. Fangberries is swarms. I don't want to do that quite yet. Temple of the Elk, this is related to Stolen Land, so those are combined. Tuskgutter is combined with Prove Your Worth, and Death to Wargs is what we're just about to try. only tried this one once before in a very early playthrough, and I was definitely struggling with it. I don't know how today is going to go with it, but that's the quick recap. Let's go see how these wargs look. I think it's not this fight. I think it's one fight beyond where we are, but we need to kill out some wolves first. And Regardnar, how much longer are you enlarged? Regardnar, your enlarge is lasting 4 more rounds, so it's good that we're here. So the wolves, when they have flanking on us, they need 18s to hit. But once we attack once and have our fighting defensively up, we should be in much better shape. So our AC probably just went up to an extra 3, maybe? So they probably need 20s to hit us now. So that's a good sign. Lindsay, do you have enough rounds to sing? These are just regular wolves. I don't think we need to sing. Have you gotten point blank shot yet? I don't remember. Are we still 1 away on that? Looks like we are still maybe even 2 levels. Sorry, we were making the choice. You're not going to be a crossbow wielder. You're not going to be. You already made that choice. So Daze is not going to work on them. I don't think. Daze is humanoid only. Yep. Okay, so what do you do when you can't do that? You have a demoralize. Probably not going to work on them in either. Yeah, I don't know why that one is probably not going to work, but it's going to be your go-to. Succeeded. Okay. I don't know if it actually worked. It may. Yeah, it looks like it is frightened. Okay. So that's going to be her kind of default action soon. Needed the 20. That's what I like seeing. You need to come in here and help us try to take out one and get your defensive buff up. You can't hit anything. We kind of know that. Regardnar, you're still large. You're still using Touch of Fatigue to get a bonus attack. And let's try to finish off the one that we've already hurt. So he's a magus, so he casts the spell, and he delivers the spell through his sword, and he gets 2 swings. There we go. Okay. So he killed one, damaged another one. That's what we like to see. And since he's enlarged, he can attack from behind the other 2, which is one of the critical things here. Octavia, I don't think you want Acid Splash on by default right now, do you? What do you have? You have Precise Shot and you have Point Blank Shot, so you can shoot into melee. You don't have Eldritch Archer style abilities yet, so I don't think we actually want you. I think we just want you shooting. And Haram, I think you're going to do nothing. Your AC is not ready to be in melee with people. It needed a 20, got a 3. Which one's more hurt? This one's the most hurt, and it's coming up soon. Let's see if we can take care of it. Perfect. Lindsay, let's get Demoralize as your free action, or as your default. So you are demoralizing everything. That's good. We can hit this one. So this fight is the warm-up fight for the actual warg fight. These are not wargs. But I don't remember exactly what wolves... I should maybe... Let's see if I can... What do we know about wolves? I feel like also in Wrath of the Righteous, we get a lot more information by default here. So here we get a lot less. Yeah, we don't know the abilities. That's what I wanted to check. So otherwise, this is low AC, high hit points, low attack roll, low damage. These are not really threatening. I don't remember if they have abilities like the auto trip on hit. I think they do. And that's what makes them scary. When they really start hurting you is when they tripped you, they have you flat-footed. I know in 2nd edition, they also have the pack attack where they do bonus damage, kind of like a sneak attack if there's more than one of them around you. So they can be threatening there. Okay, we didn't get a lot from them. We're probably going to lose our... I think we're going to lose our enlarge before we get to the next fight. Here is the warg. So this is the fight. This is the tough fight here. The kobolds want us to get rid of him. And a warg, I don't remember its level. It might be like a level 5-ish creature, level 6. And, we're level 3 right now. So it's a little above us. In Pathfinder 1, I don't think it's quite as big a deal. In Pathfinder 2, this would have been a very big overreach. Your words will not save you. Yep, well, let's just do the lawful good. I'm kind of surprised. That does not seem like actually the option that Reg would like, but in this case he does. Okay, we are going right into this. Okay, so what do we know about... So regular wolves, no information new. Warg, level 7. So this is a big reach. It has barbarian levels. Let's actually open this up for real. So let's see. We don't know the actual hit points, it looks like. We do not... Oh, here it is. 73 hit points. That's a lot of hit points to burn through. And the AC is on the higher end. We can get it flat-footed or touch. Touch attacks are going to be great here, but none of our touch are going to do a lot of damage, I think. We might be able to... I don't think we have the Resolve as touch on the Magus guy yet. I think we just have the get an arcane boost. High attack bonus. He's probably able to hit our heroes. And very high, that plus 12, that flat damage is going to be tough. So we really need to find a way to get him down. What is his reflex? Reflex is high. Will is his low. Grease, probably is not enough. Hideous Laughter, probably, that might work on him if we get a chance with Lindsay, if it can target him. Valerie, I think we need you just to get your defense buff up. You're not going to hit him. Let's have you go for the wolf and just get your defense buff up. I think that's the way we get rid of flanking for the boss. But at least you attacked. That's what we needed you to do. Okay. Lindsay, you have Hideous Laughter. I think that is our best bet. We could try Grease, but they have high saving throws. I'd rather... Or the +1 from Inspire? No. We need to see if we can get... You can't get him? Why not? Does it not affect creatures? One enemy creature within range. So it looks like it's not a surprise round. We'll try the Grease. Not going to be as good. We don't want to get our ally in it, because once she falls down, she is never standing up. We did get the boss. That was much better than expected. Reggie, we'd love to have you enlarged. I think we need that. We cannot have you in range. So I think we have to spend the round buffing. A little bit sad. We'd love to have... But then we can try to move you close enough that you might get a provoke off when they attack. We'll see if that's going to help. Does not stand up, it looks like. That is very lucky for us. What other spells do you have? We have a snowball. What does this target? 1 round, staggered. Fort save is good for them. Just a fort save. It looks like it does not require an attack roll. Let's try that. And you missed. So it did require an attack roll. Against touch, but you rolled fairly low. You needed an 8 or better. So even with the Inspire, that would not have helped. Painless. Let's start putting damage. What's your attack mod? Your attack mod is +9. The boss is currently at an AC, I think, of 17 while prone. You have better than equal odds. But I'm a little tempted just to try to get rid of the extra wolves, because they're giving flanking as well. I didn't see the one behind us. That's problematic. Harum, do you have a bless? You don't have a bless. You have a touch of chaos. You have a cause fear. Let's use a cause fear. On the boss? On the boss. Do we know how that succeeded? We don't know. Was it immune to that? One enemy creature, mind affecting, fear emotion, negative emotion. I don't see why he'd be immune to that, but nothing seemed to happen. Hoping that one would trip. Ow. Okay. We want you to try to finish off one. This one's the next one to go. You left it with 1 HP. And they're all hitting. They're all rolling really well. Oh no, that one missed. I just heard the sound effect. Okay, at this point, I think we put up the Bard song. And can you demoralize? No, we can't use Hideous Laughter. Why is Hideous Laughter there? We want Demoralize as our default. This one?
You deserved it.
Reg. Okay. I think we need you to be putting damage on the boss at this point. And let's even try a Shocking Grasp. That is your Nova. Okay, so he had 73 hit points. We did 18, we did 32. We almost did half of his health in that round, I believe. Doesn't look like that. Why not? Did I do the math wrong? 18 plus 14 is 32. 32 should be almost half. He must have had some temp HP from his rage, because it looks more like we did a quarter. Okay, he stood up from his, he stood up from the grease. We hit him again, though. We got him to about half health. That's looking better. Valerie's going to be in bad shape here, though. Anything else you can do? I think you're just shooting at him at this point, because your spells are more or less out. We could try the 2D. Let's look at the full version of this. Nope, not that. Why can I not get the... Can't I get the full pop-up of the text? So 2 hit dice or less, that would probably affect the regular wolves. That's not going to help against the boss. The boss is 7 hit dice, so it's probably going to be completely ineffective there. Let's try to finish off the really low health one. I think that's the best use of her action. Perfect. Does get sneak attack. I forgot about that. So maybe that would have been worth going on the boss. Oh well. Painless. You need to go on the boss. As long as you attack, you still get the bonus. You needed a 7 or better. Okay. What is the wolf doing? Okay, even the prone Valerie they're missing. That is a good sign. At this point, we definitely can't channel. We could Destructive Smite, but you're not great. What is your AC? 13. Yeah, they're going to wreck you. Though, I don't see what else you can do that's useful. Touch of Chaos was roll twice and take the least favorable. Let's see if we can take out another wolf and then start debuffing the boss. Because the Destructive Smite does help do a fair bit of extra damage here. I guess I would have had to click it. We didn't kill that one, sadly. Now, I don't think she stands up. I think she has to just stay down. There's too many wolves. They would just knock her right back down. Oh, but she did not lose her fighting defensively from doing that. I wonder why. I guess as long as you've had your turn, maybe it's what determines it. Okay, so what do we do here? You could try to demoralize. Well, let's try the Hideous Laughter again. Nope, we cannot Hideous Laughter these guys. We could put down a second grease spell to see if we can trip them again. Or we could Fortitude partial. Fortitude is their good amount. We would do 2d6. So 1d6 damage on that, or try to trip a lot of them again. We have one prone. We have, so it looks like we only have 2 alive. I'm going to go for the damage on the boss. Probably only get a half through. But we need damage. Okay. You're going to do another Shocking Grasp on the boss. Do we want to use Arcane Accuracy? We should have also buffed his weapon. I don't think we can do 2 swifts in a round. I think we'll do this one. Good. Good, good, good. Okay, so we missed on the first swing, but luckily that is why we get the 2 swings. And we did 33 points on the second one, which was enough to finish off the boss. I was not expecting that. Can you finish off the low one here? That would be great. Perfect. Nicely done, Octavia. And we have 2 left. Where are the 2? Oh, with one surrounding us. Go for that one. I heard a flop. Did something fail a save against the grease? I don't see it. Harem, just try to finish this one for us. Perfect. We have 1 left. I think that one I'm willing to try Octavia standing up. I think the prone one looks like it does not get an AOO.
Stay behind me.
Demoralize. Success. And you can just attack normally now. I think you're not getting in range of the grease. So we'll try this. And we are out of combat. No, I thought we were out of combat. We don't appear to be out of combat. Why not? Who is still alive here? That's the edge of the map. There's nothing there. Can we find any more wolves that are in combat with us? There we go. We found one. Where are you, Mr. Wolf? How did I not see you? Harem, if you go there, you're stepping on the grease. So you come around this way. Now we are out of combat. Okay. Let's step away from the grease before we start looting. Skin them all. And collect it. And we also got Amulet of Mighty Fists. I don't think anyone in our party needs that. That would boost normal, that would boost unarmed attacks. No one in the party is using that, so I don't think we need that. Let's scout around behind him in case there's any treasure up here. I kind of would have... Oh, there we go. I feel like there should be something up here. Not a lot, but it's something. Check our journal. Death to the wargs. Looks like we don't need to report success of that to the kobolds. I'm confused. I kind of thought we would. Still, that went better than I thought. We are low on spells now. We will need to rest soon. Definitely before doing any of the big things. So on the map, we have covered... So this general area will be the kobold and might fight. Because we could also enter through this way. And up here is another hidden boss fight that we will not be doing. I want to say the kobolds with the warg were down this way, maybe? But do we go there now? We go there now. Whole party, please move. Not just Lindsay and Fainless. That would be bad. And how are we doing on XP? We just leveled up, so we still need quite a bit for the next level. There's not much point to looking at levels right now. Up here was the Shambling Mound, which we are not going to deal with. We saw that was way too strong for us, I think. Or no, or did we deal with that? I don't remember. Did we actually do this fight? I think we did this fight. Yes, we won by using grease here as well. That's why we have no greases left. Descend the hill. How good is our mobility? Who is our best mobility? We have a plus 10, so it needs an 11 or better to avoid a 12 or better. Let's not gamble that. We're not in great shape. If we can avoid taking damage, we will. Over this way, we could deal with the moon radishes for Boken, but again, that's a little bit of a fight, and we are a little bit on our, not last legs, but we are a little bit low right now. Pretty sure we already looted all these. Nothing good. Let me just double check. That looks fine. We kind of rampaged through here last time. As I said, normally I come here much later. I come here early and late, and since I'd gone to the Ancient Tome this time, we actually got to see some different phasing to the story. Usually at this point, it's only animals here, and you don't have all the kobolds and mites having their war yet. So I'm not used to... In some ways, I feel like I'm usually able to double dip and get XP twice here. I think this time I might only get it once. Now, where were those kobolds and mites who wanted us to kill the wargs? I want to say they were down here. This was like the peaceful kobolds and mites. Nope, not here. Maybe they don't want to talk to us again? Oh, here they are. Okay. Let's see what they have to say. I've dealt with that warg leader. Yes. Okay. Cool. So 283 gold for that. Not a lot, but at this point in the game, it's decent. That's worthwhile for a level 1 quest. But so at this point, I think we want to head over to Tristan. And do we try Tuskgutter along the way? Oh, no, we don't have Emiri with us, so we can't even try Tuskgutter. That's the real important thing there. I don't see anything that I think is going to be worthwhile carrying. We're already pretty high on medium. I don't want to get into heavy. Yep, please. So probably doing a little bit of a non-optimal order of operations here. Because we're backtracking to the Temple of the Elk. That's Tuskgutter. Yeah, let's try to get to the Temple of the Elk. On the way, we will have to rest anyways, so when that happens, we'll get our spells back and be ready for another tougher location. Not yet. Let's press on. Try to avoid. Evade. No one is fatigued. Okay, there we go. All characters are exhausted. Yes, we will rest now. Let's see. Use healing spells before resting. Yes. Hunting is required. The rest takes some time. Resting will take 9 hours. We have... Yes, that looks good. We will need to buy some more rations next time we're back at camp. Because we only get one more rest, I believe, with our existing rations.
You got it. Here it is. Listen. There once lived a Paladin of Shaylin, whose courage was so unfailing. Hey,
that's a horrible rhyme there, Lindsay. What are you thinking? No hunting success, sadly. Let's put in a save here. So this is where the spirits were pointing us. This is one of the named locations. It's an old temple to Erastil. It has a series of fights, and the first couple aren't too bad. The last ones can be rough. We have found the right trail. The ritual was held here, but be careful. There are dangerous beasts ahead. This is the Guardian of the Bloom. She's kind of been pointing us on our way to find where we have to go. They are both guards of this place and tokens of the druid's evil magic. Please be careful. So it seems like it's some sort of dryad spirit, dryad ghost, who's been kind of our guide along the path. So we have some giant frogs here. I think we have some wolves here and maybe a boar up here and a bear up here. The bear is really the rough one. Everything else, I think we should be okay at as long as we are careful with not pulling more than one at a time. We'll let Valerie go pick that up. Oh, I thought I had Valerie selected and she would have moved back into formation, so she's going to be out of formation now. Let's let them come to us, and we will just help block the path to all the squishies behind us. For this fight, we probably will not use the giant enlarged person. We'll save that for later. You have 17 rounds. I don't think we'll need all of them, so let's put that up right away. Just shoot. Just shoot. Concealment. I forget why they have... Oh, they just have blur permanent. Got it. Go on. I said in turn. There we go. I don't want to end the next one's turn, though. Looks like you can hit from here, so we'll try that. That's what I like to see. If we're killing them one at a time as they arrive, none of them get flanking. And that's one reason why I like letting them come to us. Often our full round action is better than they have, unless they have like a charge or a pounce or some other action compression. At higher levels, this will flip. Like you want to do everything you can to attack them before they attack you. But at this point, I find letting them come to us often helps. Concentrate on the one we've hurt.
Let us strike as one.
One frog left. Second round of Bard Song. Demoralize this frog. Kind of surprised we can demoralize animals, but I guess it works. Shaken. Good.
Consider me provoked.
Surprised we didn't get sneak attack there. I guess they aren't quite in the right spot. So I like the, he is a little lower damage when using cantrips than Amiri, higher damage when not. On the plus side, I don't need to remember to rage. It's automatic, always on. And the 2 swings is definitely helpful with stuff like this concealment when we're missing a lot just due to concealment. Their predictability of 2 swings definitely helps. We're going to go around clockwise just because, again, I know where the fights are. The bear is probably the worst fight. The wolves here are probably the second worst, but I don't want to cut across and pick up the boar. I think it's a boar. Get to there. We have 3 wolves. Oh, about to pause and try to investigate them, but looks like we can't. Can we separate them up enough? No. We're going to put you into the doorway, and we're going to let 2 of them come to us. But I don't think they can get through to the back line. Oh, they can get to Reggie. Not good. This is a place where it's more of a 5E rather than a 1E ruling on how they've done opportunity attacks. Because these both moved through thread and squares, and that should have provoked. But that's not the way they coded it here. Good. At least got 1 hit off. Wasn't a strong hit, though, is the problem. Do we use a spell here? Let's put a snowball on him. Good, solid hit. Thank you. It failed the save, so it should be, I believe, staggered as well. That was a good roll. You're going to put up Bard Song. It's so nice when you get to higher levels and Bard Song becomes a swift action and rather than the whole turn. Oh, that is not good. Both of our frontliners are down. Not down, but have been knocked prone. And when they stand up, they're going to provoke from everyone. So, what can we do here? I think I'm going to have to risk it. We're going to put up Bless. We only get one of these. Maybe I should switch a True Strike over to a Bless in the future. I think I should. Remove fear and cause fear. I think we want to save those. We'll use Bless this time. You're going to provoke most of the attacks here.
Stay behind me.
Okay. That should make it only one attack on Fainless now, who took the crit.
I shall not falter. We shall overcome.
And we got rid of one of them. So I think, I mean, he is low health, but I think that was worth the trade. And it also gets his AC up, and he's not prone. That was, I think, a 5 AC swing. Good. Missed. Okay. I think we're in okay shape now. This one is next to go. Do I think we kill it before it goes? I don't know. We'll try.
Fear me. I'll cut you.
Come on. Make your attack.
For me.
What? Why aren't you attacking? Did you have to move too far? That looked like a 5-foot step to me. Can you attack this one instead?
For me.
No. Okay, you're just going to waste your turn.
I'll cut you.
One of the frustrations in this game sometimes is you can't tell when that's going to happen. So this one's not going to die before it goes again. Probably not. So neither of these are probably going to die before they go. Let's try to do this one.
This
More
is
likely
for
to get it.
you.
Concentrate fire on it. Demoralize this one.
This is where I step in.
Failed. Things are not going in our favor right now. We'd like to heal, but if we heal, I'm pretty sure that thing's going to attack us. We maybe could get a heal off on Valerie. She'll need it. Not as much as the other ones, but we'll do that. 5 hit points back. Not really all that much. We'd hope we could kill this one before it goes again. We'd need to have exceptional damage rolls from both Valerie and Fainless. I'm not expecting that. What abilities do you have? You could lay on hands yourself. That is a swift action. I think we need to do that. And then swing.
Attack.
Okay. I mean, it's at half health. I'm glad it missed. We needed that. Try to finish this one off.
Die for me.
Yep. So that really, last turn really wasted him. So he cast the spell. He should have attacked and delivered it. I'm guessing he had to move like 6 feet rather than 5 feet, so it ruined the whole plan. And then this turn, he delivered the cast spell because he can hold the charge. But that means he was not using spell combat, so he didn't get to do his 2 attacks per round he normally gets to do. So that was a really painful round 2 that bled into round 3. Now, we really need you to finish this guy off before he
I'll
goes.
fight if I have to.
Please hit. You hit. You did not finish. You're just going to try to shake someone else?
Serves you right.
Good. That's going to go. It missed. It needs a natural 20. That's a good for us. This one's a fair bit away from going. Does Harm try to finish it? We'll try to have Harm finish it. If he hits it, it does get rid of their flanking bonuses, and now we can all focus on the one where we're actually making a good wall between the attackers and our squishies. So I like that. We are playing a little dangerously with Fainless's health.
Let us strike as one.
He can lay on hands himself again. And really, Reggie, you can't hit from there. Um, I 1 minute per level. Okay, I think that's going to last long enough. We will do that. We have 2 more fights to get through. And at least now, next turn, he should be able to attack without moving.
You can't stop me.
Keep on demoralizing it.
Deserved it.
Do not falter.
Please hit with 1 of your 2. Now you get 2, and they're both in range. He failed his concentration check.
Bleed for me.
Okay. We're going to pause. We want to be efficient in our use of time while we have buffs up. Do we use a channel? Let's use a channel. 3 people are hurt. We use 2 channels. Good enough. Okay. We have 2 more fights to go. We'll go deal with the boar next. I think it's a singular boar.
To victory.
Bard song. Boar comes to us. Please don't go for Reggie. It went for Fainless. Fainless had a low AC there. You're going to delay until after everyone goes. You want your trick attack if it's going to work.
Onwards.
Get the defensive buff up and be providing flanking for everyone else.
Fear me.
Good. 1 hit and got it fatigued, I believe. Yes. So that's going to be a pretty big debuff on him.
Strike as one.
Now she should be getting sneak attack damage,
Provoked.
but missed. Lindsay, you're going to try to frighten it more. So be frightened and fatigued. Failed. Needs a 19 to hit. I think it needed a 7 in the first round, so that's the difference we made here. Hey, Nilbog, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. We started off with the warg fight, which I was terrified of. I haven't tried that though in years, and it didn't go horrible. It didn't go great, but it was better than expected. Other than I did not account properly for, I think it's temp HP, but it went well. And now we're doing trying to get Tristian before we get Jaethal, because I wanted Tristian to swap into the party and not be the one who's on bed rest for the rest of the chapter.
Stay behind me.
The wolves, the primal wolves here, were actually probably the biggest threat I've had so far in this location.
Do not hold back.
Okay, is this on kind of boar ferocity? I expect it's on boar ferocity right now. Oh, come on. You needed a hit there.
This is where I step in.
At least we keep intimidating it. Yeah, exactly. The pronon hit. I was surprised. The warg fight, they weren't getting the pronon hit reliably. They only got it like once or twice. But on the primal wolves here, they were getting it very reliably. And they also got it on a crit, which is why Fainless was so hurt coming into this fight. It didn't fully heal him.
Let us strike as one.
I'll cut you.
And Reg also had one bad turn where he, I think, had to step 6 feet instead of 5 feet. So he cast the spell, moved, didn't deliver it, and then the next turn, because he's using the held charge, he's not using spell combat. So he got 1 attack over 2 rounds instead of 4, and that was painful. Come on, we just need to get 1 more hit on this guy. There we go. Good job. We want to go reasonably fast here. We do want to heal a little bit.
Well,
What do we have
soul
left?
was lost in thought.
Okay. We have 1 fight left here. Let's try to deal with it while we still have Reg buffed. Let's let our frontliners get in front first, though. Oh, nope, they're not in front. Okay. How am I going to handle this one? We have a cause for fear. This is a surprise round, though it looks like, but it's barely a surprise round. It's going to go first at the end of the surprise round. So I can't get the cause fear off. I'm going to have you delay. It should be flat-footed to you. So you would just attack. We don't want to enlarge anyone else. Yeah, you'll just attack.
This is for you!
Probably should have waited for Lindsay to get Bard Song. You still would have missed. You just have to move on up. Lindsay, Bard Song. You also move on up. Try to block a second way to get to the back line. And Reg. You could get there, but I don't think I want you there. I don't think you have a good move this turn. You have anything... Yeah, try to dazzle him. It's probably going to make that save pretty easily. Ray of Frost, just to hurt him a little bit. Acid. I think we'll do the acid. First blood. Not necessarily best, but he cannot be in front of the tanks. That would not go well. You have nothing to do. You can try to cause fear. I think it's in range. Yeah, I was expecting it to save. But still, we got shaken on it for how long? Just one round. Probably not the right round to use that, but... Oh, okay. Whoops. There goes Tristian. Not expecting that. I'll need to see if I need to reload or not. Does he pop back up for plot reasons, or is he dead? Oops. Yeah, you're just gonna shoot. He's immortal in this fight? I thought he was, but it doesn't feel good to have him lost like that. I think we have you delay until we get flat-footed on him. You can move in. Okay. I mean, he's already... Tristian must have done a decent amount of damage, because we've only done 1 point. Where did that all come from? Did Tristian do some damage? Tristian must... I don't know where that damage came from. Oh. Yeah, I don't know where that damage came from. We've done 8 points. That should not be half his health. I'm a little confused by that. But we have spells to spare. Let's try to grease him up. Lindsay, move a little bit. I don't see why it wasn't working. I'll try to grease him up. There we go. It made the save. Sad. But at least now, Valerie can get there without stepping in the grease like she always loves to do. And once she steps in the grease, she never stands up. That looks like that should work. Good. You have nothing that's within touch range. I don't think you can get that close to him. I think, yeah, you can't and use it. So we'll have you move up and be able to maybe next turn. But if you hit, there might not be a next turn. That was very lucky. With 3 attacks, I would have expected, it's 25% chance of a hit there, I believe. 30% chance with 3 attacks. I thought one of those would have landed, so we got lucky on that.
We shall overcome.
Divine Zap. Okay, I will
Seriously,
check that.
wait.
Thank you. We did not make it shaken. You can probably finish him.
Onwards.
Nope. Probably about 3 HP, so Divine Zap would not do it, but Reggie probably can.
For me.
Okay. And Tristan is back. So Tristan is not, as we call, dead.
Our time has come.
Are you going to walk in the grease and fall prone? Is Tristan going to walk in the grease and fall
Swear.
prone?
Never have I been so glad to meet a stranger, even with the power granted.
Nope, we're in
me by
ads.
Sarenrae.
I will pause
I
here.
almost lost. You have my thanks. Please, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Tristan.
Okay, so let's see here. Local nymph directed me here. You're wounded. Do you need aid? Let's start with wounded and need aid. That seems like the paladin thing to do.
You are very kind. Kindness to strangers is in short supply these days. But worry not. Sarenrae's priests are skilled in the healing arts. I can heal myself.
Okay, now I guess we'll say why we're here. A local nymph directed me here. She thinks the enchanted fog in this temple was created by the druid who serves the bandit leader here. I expect defeating the beast guard should cause the fog to clear. Killing it solo on unfair. No. That's not for me. Maybe someday down the road, I will care about trying to 100% this game. That day is not today.
I have never spoken to nymphs, but I believe their assessment is accurate. The creatures occupying this temple are far from ordinary animals. The power that moved them here is related to the fog.
I think we should do a
Priests
perception
hold the
check
fog
here
as
on his
anchors hold
statement.
the ship dancing in the waves. From what I can tell, once the beasts are defeated, the fog should begin to clear.
Beasts are defeated. What now?
Praised be Sarenrae. Now, if my knowledge serves, the fog should weaken and eventually clear entirely. We need only wait. Perhaps somewhere more hospitable?
How did you get here?
I was investigating this fog. I believe you have already discerned that it is magical in nature. I serve Sarenrae, goddess of sunlight. Discovering an evil magic that isolated living creatures from the sun alarmed me in no small way. I was able to locate the place the fog originated from, but was too presumptuous and almost got into the beast's teeth.
No, the beast dead. I have other matter to attend to. Farewell. I mean, can't we ask him to join us?
Please wait.
There we go.
You saved my life. I have no treasures or relics, but I have knowledge and the divine power of a priest. I wish to aid you in your journeys.
I would welcome your assistance.
Thank you. I hope I will be of help.
So we're going to swap him in. And this is what I'm currently envisioning as at least the default party for Chapter 1. I am hoping... I would like to maybe experiment with Kenara and Kenalik or Kalike when we get them, and maybe swap them in for Valerie. It really depends on how I build the main character, the Paladin. Because right now, these two are basically both serving the primary tank role, and I think replacing one of them with a more damage dealer would probably be helpful. And then we have, 4 caster types. It might be a little bit heavy. Magus might still count as the damage dealer, but really of this party now, I feel like Valerie's redundant, but given that I'm kind of thinking I might do the romance option with Valerie and Thainless, having them in the party makes sense. That might make Octavia, it makes one of Octavia and Reg redundant, I believe. They're kind of both arcane casters. They can do a lot of the same things they can't do. Lindsay can kind of cover. I do have some redundancies here, but I think it's not a bad kind of general purpose party for now. when we get the kineticist, I'm curious to see. I haven't played with one before, and maybe trying to swap that in somewhere in this group. I don't think Jubileost would take a spot. I don't think Jathel would take a spot aside from when we're doing their personal quests. Let's take a look at him. So he is a cloistered cleric style cleric, or the Echolithurge. Here he cannot wear any armor. He does have a scimitar. He should never be using it. I mean, his strength and his dex, he should never be attacking with it. Yes, it is Serenray's favored weapon. Makes sense that he has it. Never, 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 never. His stats are a little better than Haram's, though, as the caster with the wisdom and high charisma. So in that sense, he's good. We have any? We could give him the summon monster. We don't need to do that. Nothing else there could help him. I mean, I guess we can give him the bracers of armor. We have 2 of them. It doesn't really matter. 11 AC versus 12 AC. If he's being attacked, he is getting hit. His spell book, 2 blesses and 2 shield of faith. That's not bad. He does have a lot of domain spells, which is definitely useful. We probably will. I don't think shield of faith is one. I don't know if I need that one. Might swap that over to protection from evil instead. I think that we get a touch more use out of it. Evil's not as prolific in this game as it is in Wrath. There's a lot of neutral, so this is not an instant pick as it probably would have been in Wrath. And Burning Hands, I don't think he's often going to be close enough for that to be useful, but maybe we give him one of them just in case. We'll see. But the Remove Fear, we'll probably want one of those at some point. I'm not going to do it until we get back to a rest. I don't want to have him lose his current spells. But 1 Remove Fear is probably worth it. 2 Blesses is probably worth it, and probably 1 Protection from Evil I think would be my go-to. But we'll leave these on for now. And the grease is still there, so we need to be careful about stepping on it. What are we... Blessing of the Faithful is good. Let me take a look at that one. I'm not thinking of that one. Blessing of the Faithful. I don't see that. Oh, no. I don't see Blessing of the Faithful. Is that a domain ability? Yes. Okay. Domain. Oh, yes. Okay. Let's see. +2 sacred bonus on attack rolls. Okay, so he can use this as a standard action, but this is spammable, and then he could use a channel to make it last longer. So it's kind of like a bard song that you have to reapply every round with a Chewy style lingering performance. Okay, yeah, that is quite good. +2 sacred on basically everything, and compared to bless, which is morale bonus, so it will stack with bless. So that is quite good. I don't think I've paid enough attention to kind of the domain abilities and things of that nature in the past. So that one is good to know. Anything else here? Okay. Who is our high dex people? You're my high dex person. You're going to go explore on the other side of the grease. Lindsay, what's your dex? Lindsay, you go explore on the other side of the grease.
What's the holdup?
There we go. That was good. That was real good. Both dex people failed their check. The whole reason for picking them to try that. Okay. Statue of Erastil. Magic glowing ooze that's no longer polluted. I think we can interact with it to... I think if we walk through it, something good happens, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Heals anyone who needed healing. Anyone? Maybe only main character? There we go. Once per round. Come on, Valerie. You needed it too. Doesn't matter. We're healed enough. Okay. Check the map. Doesn't look like we missed anything. Okay, let's check our journal. We have a couple options now. So stolen land, we need to talk to Jod to keep progressing the main story. Bitter rivals, we need to go find him in the caves under. I don't know. It's implying that, our choices here have changed things. It's possible they have. I've done this one after I've done this before. I'm not sure how this one varies. I'm curious to see. I think I usually do this after the whole thing. So this is a different order for me. And other than that, so we can talk to Jod. I think that's where we're going to go. Taking a slightly roundabout route to get home, partially just to make sure we can keep filling in more of the map. We need to get back across the river. Give me a spot to cross the river, please. Not all the way back. I think we have to go all the way back. All characters are exhausted. Yeah, I guess we have to. We can afford to use our resources.
I'd like to sit at a desk in my own library. Oh, who am I?
So I think at this point, we will head back to the... Is that what I want to do? Yeah, I guess we're going to head back to Oleg's, talk to Jod, and then go finish the Sycamore. And from here, is there a route I can take that would expose new land? I think we can come this way. A little bit out of the way. I'm not quite optimizing for the fastest run. We might still get the bonus. We might still be able to pull off the bonus dueling sword. But if we don't, I'm not going to be upset with myself. There we go. Yeah, we need to get you a con belt. I know, Octavia. You're always tired. Always tired. I didn't even check. What was the XP gain on that place? Not appreciable. That's Tristan. Here's Jod.
How may I serve you?
Yeah, very much so. In the pen and paper, I think it's more generous because it's pretty easy to get riding or draft horses, and that kind of solves the strength problem. Maybe not the con problem, but even if you have riding horses, then that solves the con problem. I found the Temple of the Elk and killed the beast there. Remove blindness. That's good.
As far as I know, your next target looks to be the Stag Lord himself. With the Temple of the Elk cleansed of evil, the fog surrounding us should disperse to reveal the path to the brute's lair. Of course, magic so powerful is unlikely to disappear all at once. Bide your time. Follow up on other concerns while you wait. I will gladly aid you on your noble quest. Erastil himself foresaw our meeting. I trust in their truth. These visions, they were the voice of Erastil himself, quiet but clear. Before all this happened, I believed Erastil had turned his back to me. But now, I see clearly. He has shown me divine mercy, for he has led me to you, and invited me to aid in a fellow priest's deliverance. Ladies Sarenrae and Erastil walk the paths of the gods hand in hand, and so must their servants as well. Tristan is undoubtedly still very young, and youth is a time of naivete and confusion. But I see kindness and strength of spirit in him, traits indispensable to a priest. I sense that all that's transpired thus far is only the beginning, and the future promises great things for Tristan and for you. This is why Erastil led me to the Temple of the Elk. Day and night I pray for you and for my young friend. May the stag god lead you down the true path.
I almost misread that as may the Stag Lord lead you down the true path. I'm like, wait, that's a very different take of Jod if he's now a priest of the Stag Lord.
As you wish.
I don't think we need anything else from him right now. Let's talk to Oleg. Let's clear whatever loot we've gotten for the time here. That looks... Anything else? Oh yeah, we have a lot here. Let's I want to keep the ever-burning torches, but other than that, we can get rid of, I think, one of those. No one's going to use the S-Stock. Cold Iron Dagger, we'll keep Cold Iron. That might be useful at some point. Heavy Crossbow, no one's going to be using that. No one should be using it. I don't want to be tempted to use it. We will keep one Heavy Mace, probably for skeleton bashing. No one should be using the crossbows. There are people who may want to, but no one should be using. Oh, composite versus masterwork. Anyone who's likely to use one, I'll keep 2 of each for now. I suspect neither of them are going to be that useful, though. Oh, did I just sell Jathel's weapon? I think I might have. Let's grab that back. Quarterstaff, no one should be using. Rapier, no one's going to be using. Is that true? I guess the club over the mace? 1d6 plus 1, 1d8. I guess if we need the bludgeoning weapon, the club is better. The 1 damage die versus the extra to hit, I'll take the extra to hit. We'll do that. Chain shirt. Leather armor. I think we'll save that for someone. I don't think anyone in the party can use that. Maybe he can. I'll check that. No one's going to be using Mighty Fist. I don't think we have anyone who's ever going to... I mean, when we get to a Kundayo and Dog, maybe. But by that point, I think 1,000 will be cheap and we can rebuy one. Or even 2,000 if it's, half price. We'll keep one of those. It's likely we might need that. Anything we want to buy from you? We need to buy more rations. I don't think there's anything else we need to buy from him right now. We're going to have about 7,000. We could buy a stat booster, but we tend to find them soon enough. The full plate for, what are you currently wearing? Yeah, we could get the full plate now. I think we get one of those, and I think we get the bag of holding. And now we're paying a little bit. We still have 2,000 left over. And now we just also grab some rations. Where are the rations? Let's see, we need 6 per day. Get 12 again. They're heavy. Yeah, I think that's the best we can do. Okay, so you're going to get our better armor. AC was 24, now 27. That should be a good bump right now. The banded mail we can sell off because Valerie probably already has banded mail. And what else did I... Oh, bag of holding. Yep, don't need to equip on anyone. You just sell the banded mail back. We're not going to need to carry that around. You can hunt, but at least right now, even though I'm not rushing to hit the 30-day limit, I don't want to not rush either. So for now, I think I want rations. And now, before we rest, let's switch out people's spells. We said we wanted to get 1 remove fear, because if we need it, we really need it. And I think we want to swap Shield of Faith to protection from evil. It might not come up super often, but again, I think it's better than Shield of Faith by a default. That works for you. Oh, you have more slots now. Forgot about that. Okay. Can you prepare this outside the school slot? Yes, you can. So I think that's worth getting. And do we want you to also have grease? So between you and Lindsay, you both can kind of, who wins initiative, you can both deal with it. I think I like that. Oh, Tristan is level 2 as well. Thank you. Yep, we will. So let's see. Oh, in that case, less weapon. That's not going to be as useful in this one. In Wrath, that would be great. Maybe we actually do the communal one here, and we switch back this one to the Shield of Faith. That's now deflection bonus. Remove sickness. If you need it, you really do need it. No, I think we'll go with that. So over here, protection from evil. Why are you prepping cure moderate? You can convert to that. What do we want you to have instead? Let's see. Oh, delay poison. Delay. We need delay poison for where we're going. Do I even want 2 of those? I think that might actually be what we need. 1 hour per level, and you're level 3. 1 is probably enough, but forget. Is there a lower level? No, there's not like not a different poison there. I think maybe we take 2 of those, and we probably convert one of them to a heal anyways. I'm going to take 2. I don't know how long this dungeon is going to take me. So Akavia, we like yours. Reg, you're spontaneous. Lindsay, you're spontaneous. That looks good. Let's put a save.
I will guide us.
Stolen land. We have not the communal yet? I thought it was. Wasn't that what it was saying? Let me double check. The level 2. Oh, you mean the delay poison? Yes, yes. Oh, that's true. Yeah. So taking, you may need more than 2. Well, we only get 2. Yeah. Let's see. Any poison that you're exposed to, yeah, so we can delay it. Does not cure damage is already done. So maybe we just put it on the front 2 people who are taking most of the damage and hope that's enough. Come on, slow motion run. Why can't you move a little faster? That's an interesting path you just took there. Okay. Let's okay. Yeah, so 3's not bad. We'll see when we get off this map if that bond is active there. But yeah, at this point I think we're going to go for, because I suspect, I don't know if we can get to level 4 off that. We might need some other side quest, maybe the Boken stuff, but we'll do as much of the Old Sycamore as we can right now. That's the new default party. Okay, so can I get, looks like I can at least fill in maybe a little bit more of the map on the way there. Yes, the character seems to run really slowly. I don't know why. That's what I was complaining about. Some people were saying, I am backtracking there just to fill in more of the map. Some people were saying turning on and off turn-based mode sometimes fixes that. I tried it. It didn't make a difference, but I will try it again because it is obnoxious. I was used to that when I run on my laptop, but I'm running on my desktop now, which should not have any problems keeping up with this game. There is no reason why my computer should have issues. So yeah, let's see if we can. That still seems slow. I don't see a difference there. Let's press. Yeah, I don't know what's causing him to move so slowly. It is something that annoys me. That looks a little better now. Or maybe I'm just fooling myself. So, but we are not going for the evil will-o-wisp. I think this is the way up to the might entrance. I guess we could have done the kobold entrance, but I've almost always done the might. Well, I know things are doing things a little different than my normal playthrough.
You can't stop me.
Let's get some free XP here. These shouldn't be too bad. Oh, you're already fatigued? Wonderful. Didn't notice that when we got to this map. Thank you, Reg. This was a bigger pack than I was expecting, and they're only 9 XP each, so it's not that much XP. But maybe this big a pack, maybe it does add up. We need about 3,000 for the next level. So we're not all that close. I guess Divine Zap, as we said. Do you also have it? No, only Harem has that. 1 temp HP as your guidance? Sure. Let's see. Who's going first here? You're going first, but you don't have flanking on you. We'll go for you.
Attack!
That's what I'd like to see. You might need to step. I don't think you're in range. So we'll shoot. We have flanking. This one should definitely be flat-footed to us, and it's more of a threat as it's behind our line. Good. Oh, one more. Lindsay. Let's demoralize another one. Who are we going to be attacking? This one.
You deserved it.
You failed to demoralize a hyena type thing. Good job, Lindsay. Let's go for this one who's a little closer to our back line. We should have flanking on it. Okay, you picked a non-flanked one. Not the smartest choice there, Reg, but that's what you do. Still, this has been 1, 2, 3. It's like 8, so it's almost 100 XP here. It's not horrible. I think this one is flanked. Yeah, I'll have to check on Harem next time to see if he has it. I mean, I could also see Tristan is, too good to have a damage spell. Let's see. We wanted to check Blessing of the Faithful. We have that one uses up channels. This is the regular one. Remove Fear, Shield of Faith. Do we see a Divine Bond? We have Touch of Good as well. That's not on the bar. Don't see that yet. We'll use this is the short. it does make me miss the 2E cantrips that actually scale and are useful as a default. Even if they're never the best thing to do, at least they don't fall off as bad as 1E cantrips do. Pop up above the spells. Oh yeah, I'd be like one of the ones here to get something back. That's right. Okay, this one should have sneak attack. 1 damage. At least it wasn't 1 damage in trip. Demoralize someone. Success. I think, Reg, go for the one in the middle. We have that one's flat-footed, and that one is getting flat-footed on us. If we break that, they may lose their flat-footed attacks on us.
Let us strike as one.
Yeah, exactly.
Strike as one.
Okay. That went well. I mean, it was expected to. These guys are weak. Let's see. So we wanted to check under his spells. Level 1s, level 2s. Yes, it looks like this one has 2 options. Yes, bonded holy symbol. Got it. Okay.
Head on.
We're back to running slow. Toggle this on and off. That still looks slow. Still looks a little slow, but maybe he's sped up a little bit. Oh, look at the centipede popping out of the ground. Tristan, back away from the centipede. And now please kill it before it poisons us. We do have a surprise round on him. And he's last in the actual round. So this should not be bad.
This is for you.
If I remember correctly, there's more than one here and they pop up at different times. Because we're not out of combat. Stainless. Let's get you a little bit out in front to bait attacks. Lindsay, let's have you back up for the opposite reason. Where are you? Where are you? Valerie, where is that other centipede? I'm hearing it. I think we have 3 more centipedes. Oh, there's one. Okay, we found one of them.
Do not hold back.
Okay, I was hoping to reveal another one for Reg to go after. Or Octavia. I guess you'll delay. And you will delay. And then everyone will just pass their turn. Sadly. Where are you? Valerie? Oh, we found one. There we go. And we found a trap. Oh, there's 2 of them. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. You can go for the further one. We'll leave the close one for Reg. Oh, there's a lot more. Can we demoralize centipedes?
Any last wishes?
Okay, that one's immune to shaken. That actually makes sense to me. I was kind of surprised we could demoralize the wolves as it was. You'll delay until after Reg, just in case he doesn't kill it. We'll have flanking on one.
Die for me.
If he kills it, though, you will not get your sneak attack.
I'll fight if I have to.
Okay.
I see
Oh,
something.
look how close that was. Octavia, please take care of the trap.
No, I'm embarrassed.
Try again, please.
I did as you asked.
I mean, that's worth 4 thylacines.
Done and done.
Any more traps?
Oh,
Thank you.
look.
That's almost 100 XP right there from the traps.
I've broken a nail. I did as you asked.
Oh, let's see. We have some mites. All look normal. Let's just charge in.
See what they're made of.
We will need to rest at some point. Probably right before we enter the dungeon, my guess. Let's do the short version on... Looks like Valerie will be in front. Oh, I guess Stainless is going first, though. I'll need to watch that better. Demoralize. Success. You can stay back. They're going to come to us. Let's go for the shaken one. Should be easier to hit. Let's see how much we did. 4 points because they have DR. They have DR2. Not bad. I don't think 2 is worth switching to. Don't think 2 is worth switching to the Cold Iron Dagger for. If it was DR3 or 4, it probably would be worth it.
You can't stop me.
I do miss from the printed one. Some of the first mites you find are eating iron caltrops because they can't do enough damage to hurt them. And I thought that was a very bizarre take on mites. To just be chomping down on caltrops.
Onwards.
Bleed for me.
Just pick someone to
This
keep
is where I step
demoralizing.
in.
Is that still giving a decent... Yeah. Yep. Well, I wouldn't say... From my recollection in Kingmaker, there are a couple of critical skill checks that give an absolutely insane amount of XP. But most skill checks are on the, combat relevant portions. Like the fact that each trap is about a full encounter worth isn't bad. But it is like, I forget one. I think there's an endgame one I've heard about. I don't think I ever got there. That's like 1,000,000 XP for making the check. And that does seem a little insane. Guess we won't go for the shaken one.
As one.
Nice. You could go for the shaken one. I don't think you're going to one-shot one. Oh, I'm sorry for doubting you, Octavia. Good job there.
Her, we will prevail.
Right into another encounter from across the map. 3 giant centipedes. Thank you for closing to me to let me get my defensive buff up. That is perfect. Lindsay, we have anyone you can demoralize? Yeah,
Serves
you're in
you
range.
right.
Consider me provoked.
The idea of making combat skippable without losing too much XP sounds great. I also think that's different in a computer game versus a tabletop game, because in the computer game, unless you are investing a lot in branching dialogues and choices, in really letting the non-combat roleplay come through, combat is why you're playing most of the CRPGs. So, but with a real life GM who's reactive and making content for you, yeah, being able to get the experience without the combat is a great thing. But it feels like a weird choice when your game is 90% combat to start with. I really love when they close on me one at a time, so they never get flanking bonuses, and I always do against them. I know in the late game, this does not work. Nova, Rocket, Tag, all that's too important. But right now, I just... just letting them come to me feels so good. Yep. Let's move you a little bit forward, just to make sure Reggie is not the first one hit. And I didn't even give you one attack, so that's perfect. Poor mites. I almost feel like I'm bullying them here.
This is for you!
0 points. Let's actually make that his default cast. Because I suspect it will be at this point. And we'll move you up a little bit. Delay until after he closes to us. And finish him off, please. Nothing worth looting from all the mites. I was not expecting it. Any more traps? I mean, they ran over all this place, but we have seen that traps don't seem to cause problems. Let's save. And
My strength betrays me.
we should rest. We'll rest right outside the Mite's cave. Why not? What could possibly go wrong? I mean, we could always run back to the abandoned campsite and rest there instead. Resting will take... Yeah, we'll use... No, let's hunt this time. Just because if we need to rest inside, having some more... Yeah, I'm okay with that. We're not using everyone's abilities, so let's check what's going on there. Who are we not using? Camp Camouflage. You can do that. What does Tristian do? What does Everlight Blessing do? Can we find out? Guess we can put you here and see. No, we don't need that. Most enemies who are weaker will avoid the camp. I like the sound of that. And we can put you on watch. I don't see why not. Or you can help with the hunting. Let's have you help with the hunting. What? Oh, I thought those were will-o-wisps. I was like, why are we getting will-o-wisps here? That would have been really bad. You need to back up.
I'll fight if I have to.
These look pretty tough. Yep, okay, magical level 3. Got it. But at least people are wearing their armor, so it was not woken up middle of the night. What did you need to hit? I can't tell on that. You rolled a 4. Okay, you needed a 8. No, you needed a 10. Okay. Not bad. Round 1, we're getting set up here. We are resting. Hunting is before resting. I think we can use a daily ability and we'll get it right back. Let's see. I didn't see this one becoming the quick cast default. Maybe that doesn't work with for some reason as a quick cast. And then you can get behind everyone. I love how brave you look with your scimitar there, but no, just no. This is the one we've hurt before. Let's go for that one.
See what your entrails look like.
Very nice. Of course, you did just get rid of me a hide, possibly, but that's okay. That was your job. Octavia, move backward, please, and then shoot it. And we should have flanking on it. You should get your sneak attack, but you missed.
Onwards!
Lindsay, I want to use your crossbow. I want to finish. I guess we could do ear-splitting scream. Do they have bodies to loot? Does not look like it. Well, that's why you put the heavily armored user in camp camouflage for more XP when you get attacked. Does that actually... Wait, so are you saying just to bait the extra random encounters? You're not saying because he doesn't have his gear on, he gets worse or something?
The more I travel, the more I'm sure. True nobleness is not inherited. Every other smug dim...
She's just going to complain a lot about nobility, isn't she? I mean, if she's going to be the queen someday, she'll have to learn to like nobility. Painless, before we set off, I need to give you something. Wait, it actually does work, just a weird bad incentive in the game. Interesting. You come to my rescue when I was preparing to meet the goddess. Accept my gratitude in this. There are only a few, but they'll surely be useful to you in your journey through the Stolen Lands. Potions of Restoration, lesser times 3. Thank you. This is a precious gift. It can backfire and kill you, though. Yeah, I can believe that. I can definitely believe that. Okay, let's put another save in here. Okay.
We march ahead.
Now, do I pre-buff? Oh, this is the whole giant list. Yeah. Do I pre-buff with the delay poisons? I think I do. It's going to last 3 hours. I think if I'm good about my use of time, it shouldn't be too bad. So I think we're going to pre-buff with delay poison on both frontliners. Because we'll be seeing tons of centipedes. And they do dex damage. I don't usually do this. Usually I brute force my way through here without doing this ahead of time. But I think this is the smart play, and it might speed up my game. So we will give it a try. Blessing of the Faithful on... Where is Baneless? Baneless is behind. Valerie is going first, so hopefully she'll be the aggro. We can try to shake the named NPC, which we did. We have 2 more centipedes to close to us. And probably, I was about to say, I don't think they're going to attack off, but one of them got an attack. Let's see. Quimby Wagi is level 5. I think I'm more worried about the centipedes, though, just from the poison perspective. So we'll try to get rid of them first. You need to back up. Do I think I have flanking on either of these? I don't think I have flanking yet. I should have delayed. Too late. We will shoot. Maybe we have flanking on him. Did we have flanking? We did not have flanking. What? What? No. Painless, what are you doing? I'm pretty sure there's a spot to stand right there. I can't do anything better, though. I'm going to just skip your turn. Go for the Poison Wielder. That also might open up the spot for Painless to stand. Nice hit there. Nice hit. Blessing on Valerie. Keep shaking him.
Any last wishes?
Valerie, smack. Actually, can you step a little past him? Not in a way that's going to open up more space reliably. Now we should have flat-footed on him, though. Let's double-check that on the shot. Yeah, we got the sneak attack. Perfect. Okay, can you get in? No, you still... So even standing where the centipede was, you can't attack. That is true. It doesn't actually prevent it, though, right? It's just because it's gonna... It's neutralized while it happens. Oh, but I guess the duration could run out while it's neutralized? Is that how that works? I actually don't know.
This is where I step in.
We're definitely keeping him shaken and flanked and unhappy.
This is for you.
But his DR is definitely keeping him alive here for a bit. You still can't get in. He missed.
Bleed for me.
How much actually is he missing by? I'm curious. What is... AC is 31 right now, and he have a +8. That is wonderful. I didn't realize you were up to 31. But I guess that's... The fighting defensively we don't see normally. So you're getting +5, I believe, compared to what I'm used to seeing. Maybe even more. I think you show up as like a 24. So you can have about 7. But that's okay. Plus the Shaken is doing heavy lifting here. So without the Shaking and the Blessing of the Faithful, he'd be hitting on a lot higher numbers. Yeah, you're immune for the duration, and I think if the poison's duration is shorter than that duration, it will just fall off and never have affected you. If the poison is still active when the buff goes away, then the poison ticks on. No more Shaken. Kill him this round, please, before he gets his AC back. Nope. Okay. Kill him this round, please. Second chance. Nope. Okay. Baneless, you can't. Okay. So it gets one more attack, and he missed. Kill him, please. Why did you not use your Touch of Fatigue? Why did you not spell combat? It's spell combat and spell strike are on. Why did you not do that? That's obnoxious. He's done it every other turn, and this one he doesn't. Back to getting shaken on him. Valerie, can you be the hero? No.
You can't stop me.
A whole round of nothing happening. Oh, and he switched targets. He switched targets. Okay.
I'll cut you.
Yeah, why aren't you spell striking? I don't know why you're not spell striking anymore. Oh, I need to make sure I'm paused. Do I have a preferred order for going through here? Probably not really. I guess we'll do the whole Might section first, then do the Kobold and the Spider section. I mean, both the spiders and the centipedes have all the poison, so it's kind of either path you go, you're going to see a lot of poison creatures. I think we should have some more centipedes right here, though. If I remember correctly, we have some Might Priests here, and these can be a problem. Because they have channel, and they like to channel negative energy and blow up around you. Try phrasing it clearer for the duration you're... Yep, for the duration you're immune or ignored. Yes. Okay. This time at least Fainless is able to be in range. I don't know why Lindsay got in front. Luckily we killed the one who closed to us. They're both in front this time. I think Fainless might attract more attention right now. Luckily these are all far away.
Stay behind me.
Lindsay, you need to back up. We cannot shake these. Right, you cannot. Yeah, they were immune. We saw that before. You have a cantrip that's worth doing. Try this on them. Okay. Next ad break's about a minute or two away. Hopefully we finish this fight before that happens. Yeah, why? Okay, this time you spell striked. I don't know what's going on there. We don't have flanking on this one, but it is close. We've damaged it. One would have missed no matter what.
We shall overcome.
And thank you for pointing out Blessing of the Faithful. I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily worth his whole turn every turn right now. I mean, he's not doing anything else better. So, +2 bonus on everything is very strong right now. I don't think I've even noticed he had that ability before. But compared to the, Touch of Chaos or Destructive Smite, I definitely see this as a better one to use. And we're in ads. We'll be back after this break. Oh, that is interesting. I hadn't thought about the putting invisibility on him, and then he just spams buffs, and then his low AC. Yep, that makes a lot of sense.
Let us strike as one.
Back to Blair again, because Daze and Persuasion won't work on this. Okay, at least he's back to spell striking. I don't know what happened. Okay, so, let me pause. We have buffs running. This room, I know in the past, has been slightly problematic for me. Not horribly so, and I don't think I want to spend buffs on it. But, what do I want to think about? Really, it's the priest back here who I'm more worried about. He likes to use Hold Person, I think, twice, and then Channel. So that's the main thing I'm worried about. But I don't think we can snipe him through the wall. Octavia might be able to, but it won't finish him off. So let me put a save in. It shouldn't be a hard fight, but I've had pretty poor luck, I think, on this one in past runs. We're just, yep, we pull them right away. Octavia, you can shoot the priest, and it's currently flat-footed to us. I think we're going to do that. Exactly. Often, though, he has still chosen to run around to get to me, which helps. But he's often landed... Sometimes he's landed 2 Hold Persons on me before that even happens, and then I'm really out of luck. You're not a surprise round. Guardsman's coming first, then the priest. We will at least let the guardsman go. And same from you. Do I close to you? I think we will close, but we'll let you close first. Do we charge? We can't charge. That looks like a charge lane. And you look like you get an attack off. You might be exposed. I'm a little worried about that. But... okay. Not bad. Yep, there's the Hold Person I was expecting. That's why having 2 frontliners right now is good. Lindsay. Do we use a bard song here? Do we use a grease here? Or do we just do your normal thing? What do I know anything about the priest's will save? 9. Compared to your DC is probably about that. Can I look that up? Spellbook? Doesn't show me it here. Do we see... What is your spell DC? I think it's in the 15 range, so it probably needs a 6 or better to make it. So I don't think that's going to be worth doing. We'll use a round of bard song here. And then we'll need to move up a little, keep people in range. Seems about right. Kristen, move as much as you can. And then we'll Blessing of the Faithful on Fainless. And hopefully he can keep aggro here. Regardnar might be a little bit exposed. Octavia, so the priest is no longer flat-footed. I think these 2 should be. Yeah. Yeah, seeing the spell DC to make that call is a huge improvement. I wish we had it here. You can at least move up a little bit. Of course, that also means you're now closer in range for the channels, unfortunately.
Consider me provoked.
Yeah, like, if you know the game off the back of your hand and you already know the spell DCs by level, you have that all memorized, this is fine. If you don't know them, you know, you're not going to learn it now is the problem. Until it's too late and you've done horrible things. Okay. I'd rather have you take out some of the centipedes for flanking and for poisoning. So let's go, especially since you're not the delayed poison one. Good. And then let's have you back up. Second hold person. We saved. Good. Now the channel should be coming out at us. And you got back out. So you come make the second line. That does make it worse for the channels, but do I still want to have the bard song up? Do I want to start saving rounds? I think we turn it off now. We just needed the one round kind of to help get things under control. Yeah. I mean, I kind of think for the Owlcat developers, they may be able to do that in their head. You know, they may know first edition that well. And it might not have even crossed their minds that other people don't. And it's, you know, that was one of the interesting differences between first and second edition with the, you know, the DC, your spell DCs changing by level instead of just being fixed. That was an interesting way to make the different spells. You then have to explore different options for how to make the spell levels feel different, because the fact that the DC for higher level spells is the same as lower level spells, it does change, you know, the longevity of low level spells still having some usefulness. Okay, we should have flanking on either of these.
This is for you.
We're not getting sneak attacks. We're not getting flanking. Valerie was not close enough. We can't focus on the ones we wanted to focus on, but this at least hopefully keeps him relatively safe. One more. Oh, Cure Light Wounds. Okay, I'm fine with you doing that. That's better than your other options there. Especially if we can finish this one off. You're lower. Let's go for that one. the one that Reg almost defeated. Nicely done there, Valerie.
You
Shake this
deserved
one.
it.
Okay, they're both shaken. Keep this. I think Valerie might be more of the target now, so we're going to go for Valerie. They're both basically untouched, so let's just work our way south to north. Priest. Priest did nothing. Okay. That was odd. I think the priest did nothing. No, the priest is coming up soon. Never mind. I was misreading who was doing what. South to north. The one trouble with south to north is it might mean he doesn't have a second target if he defeats one on his first swing. But he took 2 swings, so that was not a problem, not a waste. Did he channel out of range of everyone? I have never seen this guy be this bad. I don't know why I was so nervous. If other people haven't experienced how brutal this first priest could be, I'm gonna look a little silly right now.
Any last wishes?
I also don't know. Does he actually have selective channel? I haven't seen his abilities ever to know, because he never hurts his own allies with his channel. But I think he's kind of too low level to have selective channel. He's level 4. Forget when you can get that. Maybe you can get that around there. Switch to Feinless just because he's close enough to maybe need it for the save against the channel, and Valerie might be just out of range.
I'll fight if I have to.
5 versus 10. Oh, he's on Regardnar. Yeah, we need to make sure we keep him out of combat. But we're still gonna try that. We're still gonna try. Because he is our main damage dealer, and he kind of needs to be there. We'll back up, though, for here. Priest, what are you doing this time? Another channel? I backed up Regardnar right into that. That's too bad. I think he has 1 channel left, if I remember. Maybe he has 2.
This is where
Intimidate him through the wall? We did. The 3 of us are probably in range of his channel now. And it's not really that the channel is going to do enough damage to really be a problem, but the fact that it is hitting often the whole party, and that's wasting your own channels to counterbalance it, all those kind of things.
Do not hold back.
But the raw damage output isn't really the problem.
Die for me.
Is he channeling again? Yes, he has 1 more. Welcome in. I'm sorry, I cannot read that name. Guriyub? And yeah, Nilbog, if it hits more than 3, it is doing enough damage that it feels like it's wasting your own resources to recover from it. What did he? Here he hit 3, and 2 of them he did a lot of damage to. So that was a bad choice. If I had backed up Regardnar so he wasn't in that range, that would have felt a lot better. But I think he is out of channels now. I think he had 3 and he used 3. Maybe we give Reg the bonus for this round. He's at lower health and might have more need of it. Organize the battle group. I think we're fairly organized right now.
You can't stop
I
me.
think we should have flanking on him, but we missed. Did we have flanking? We did not have flanking. She should have waited one round.
Bleed for me.
Okay, why aren't you spell striking? Oh, because you were holding a charge. And maybe that's what happens. If we get off cycle, it might get confused. Now, hopefully he does not have another channel. He does. Oh. That's doing a lot of damage. That's doing a lot of damage there. Okay, we need to finish him this round. Valerie, I said we need to finish him this round. Lindsay. I don't think we're going to use a hideous laughter here, though. And I'm not going to run you in, because then you'll just get hit by it. I think he's out of them, but in case he's not, we can't get you to heal him this turn. So we'll just keep the buffs up, and I think we will put it on Regardnar just to help in case there's anything else coming his way. And are you actually going to use your ability or not? You said you used it. Christian? What are you doing? You could do it last turn. It doesn't have the arrow saying you can't cast it. Okay, that one looks different. Oh, it is out of range. Okay. That's too bad. We'll give it to Octavia then. Now, you shoot. Good, you got your sneak attack. That is what we need. Now, Fainless, do you lay on hands Regardnar? Or do you attack? Do I know your hit points remaining? You have 36 top hit points. You have about 12 hit points remaining. That's 2 hits to finish you off. Reg gets 2 attacks. Do you hit with both? You don't have a 5th channel. Not with that charisma. I'm going to attack. I think that was worth it. Because now you are more likely to finish him. Perfect. Okay. Let's loot. Let's get the party to gather up. I think we will use a channel here. Come on, party. Stop running in super slow motion. Okay. Let's get... Well, so 3... Let's do at least 1 channel. I think that makes sense. And then... I think some lay on hands is my most consumable thing right now. We'll use 1 more. Yeah. Okay.
Without a doubt.
Nope. And I don't think we looted these. That looks like everything. Okay. So checking the map. We've only done a small portion of this complex so far. This is a very large complex for this point in the game. Expecting some more centipedes, I believe, soon. Or is this where we get the spiders?
Got time for fun.
We are a little surrounded by centipedes. That is not the best place for us to be. Because they were attacking Lindsay. We do not like seeing that. Reg, start with the ones in the middle, I think. That one definitely we have flanking on. And if you... Why did you not attack? you should definitely have been able to attack that round. You did not have to move too much. It's not a surprise round. The game just doesn't like Magus, I think. The number of times it just does the completely wrong thing. And we can't intimidate, so let's try flaring some of these. That one's not going to be a target. Let's... The ones behind us are more of a threat. And then I think you can stay put, though. You're still blocking a lot. Octavia, let's back you up just a little bit. And then, which one? This one is probably counting as flanked. Let's deal with that one. Yep, that one counted as flanked. Looks like we're not provoking getting to that one. We'll deal with that one, which is closer to our back line. Christian, you will Blessing of the Faithful on... I think Reg is a little too exposed. Good. Came for Painless. Came for Painless. Perfect. That's what we'd like to see. The held charge from the previous one also meant why he doesn't get 2 attacks this round, so that makes sense. But last round he should have attacked. I'm just going to skip you. We don't even need to flare. Famous last words. Okay. Keep moving. Keep moving. We have buffs up. Okay, let me pause. So this is the Room of the Might Queen. It's 2 encounters. One that's kind of around here, and one that's kind of around here. They almost always end up pulling at once, but we might be able to clear out some of these beforehand. We will be putting a grease on the bridge pretty early to try to keep at least a staggered arrival of the queen, and I think there's a pair of priests back there. I think one named priest and one unnamed priest. And there might even be a 3rd priest around here. So we'd like to get them kind of staggered on their arrival. But other than that, let's just see what we can do and start things off. That pulled a little before. I guess I shouldn't have clicked on him directly. But right now, I think we've only pulled the one. That's not bad, actually. There we go. We have pulled them all. Okay. I think usually... Sometimes you can separate the 2 groups. I've only done that like 1 out of like 5 or 6 playthroughs, so that gets to this far in the game. Octavia, can you get this off right away? Okay, that was your job. Lindsay might also put one down in here once we see how the battle kind of shapes up. This is a major fight, so we will put up Inspire Courage. And then move you kind of into the center of the room. There's one of the priests. What was that? Whatever it was, it didn't work. Let's see. How do we want to approach this now? So the Essential, I believe, was the named priest. So this is a level 4 cleric. The Warrior was a ranger. The Essential was also the named, same level. So just better charisma, though, I think, than the unnamed priests. Yeah, so a little bit better. That's more channels. How about the wisdom? Whereas named priest has 16 wisdom, and Essential has the same. So maybe just named and no real difference. I think we're going to buff Valerie in round 1. Probably doesn't matter. Remember the Butcher was pretty hard hitting. He's the one also I'm hoping if the Butcher and the Queen get separated by the grease spells, that's done a lot of good for us. Valerie, can you help kill this one before the battle really starts? I think that would be ideal. I mean, they are Fae. We know they have decent reflex. but I'm a little surprised that they're all making their saves today. Good. They did not get the spell off. You can move pretty far. Let's get you at least with the rest of the group. I think that's going to be... That's a tough question, because then the channels are going to be worse. Or we could... Let's buff Rage's damage, and then try to start moving you to get into a protected space. We're a little dangerous right now. And this could be deadly, right? Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. I want to put another grease down here, I thought. Or we could try Hideous Laughter on the Queen. Will save is low. I am going to try the Hideous Laughter. Why not? I remember this from before. One enemy creature. Is she immune to mind affecting? That would make no sense. Poison, death, ability drain, petrified. Mind affecting should be able to be used on her. Hideous Laughter, I don't think is non-fey. Am I missing something about it? One enemy creature within will save. Yeah, this should be able to be used. And I forget why it doesn't work here. We will put up a second grease though. Probably about there. And then Lindsay, you need to do your best to step away. Yeah. Good. Okay. At this point, I think we need you going for the Warrior Queen. Because we don't have her defenders in place, and she can really wreck us. I'm also willing to use a Shocking Grasp on that. Okay. That did about half the health. For now, we need you to keep buffing. I'm horribly out of position here. Let's give it to Octavia. She's been taking all of the hold person spells, and she's been saving against all of them. But it's only a matter of time before one of those fails. Is that walking through the grease? I think Lindsay is blocking the good path. We're going to gamble. No. No, I have to.
Let us strike as one.
And then you're going to start disengaging. There we go. Good. Failing.
Do not hold back.
And then you're going to do the same, where you start to come back. I think that's now 4 hold persons Octavia has saved against. But he's making every save. Okay, you need to back up as best you can. And Snowball? Okay. Queen is next, but the queen should be staggered. So that should help us here. Yes, the half-elf bonuses are... I wasn't even thinking that was part of it, but that is definitely part of what's helping her on those saves. Okay. We have a whole round before it goes again. The greases are not doing what they should be doing. We can't use Hideous Laughter here. try to just demoralize the queen.
You deserved it.
Successful. Yeah, I mean, making pretty good luck there. I don't think we'll use another shocking grasp. We got our health reasonably low. And we should have flanking. Now, this is a place where I feel the game is a little unfair to people who don't know what's coming here. If you finish her, she comes back with a full health bar. You have to do the fight again. You do the chaotic good. You also, I'm pretty sure she also has some of the first stat boost items you get in the game, which you have to finish her to get. I'm pretty sure Octavia will like us if we do the chaotic good option. I think Valerie will like us if we finish her. I don't know what Reg cares about. I think we want the stat boosting items. Yeah, I think they made it so that it works on humanoids only, and I think they consider Fae non-humanoids. I think. Again, I don't think it's correct, but I think I vaguely recall searching on forums at one point in time and finding that answer. But yeah, it's obnoxious. That's not the way it should work. But we are going to finish her. We want her gear. I do think it's a little silly that she gets a full health bar back from that. I think they treat it like cold person. Yeah. And maybe they change that by the time you get to Wrath.
I'll cut you.
But I don't agree with that decision. I feel that was incorrect rules. And, a surprising, like, you can't tell why it doesn't work. There's nothing that would clue you off. But trolls are not Fae. Trolls are humanoid, and I think trolls do have the humanoid trait. I think they are technically monstrous humanoids. Okay, the butcher is here now. The queen is. I guess we go for the butcher. And I thought the butcher should have to make a save, because taking damage while in grease, I thought triggered it sometimes. It's been inconsistent, so I'm not sure exactly what they were doing, but I thought I've seen that. So I guess you go for the one behind you. I don't love how I handled this combat. This has not gone the way I wanted it to. Yeah, that's going to start being problematic. It's hitting everyone. And I don't see any sign that he has selective channel. So that's another place where I feel the game is not doing this correct. All of his allies should be taking this damage too. Can we see any sign? I mean, I guess in Wrath they show you the full thing. But so here we don't know. But not enough creatures failed the grease, so we did not get them spread out. And we missed like our first 5 attacks on the scout. This has not gone well. And I kind of think this might end up being a reload. But we will keep trying it. Hurricane bow. I think we're going to need the extra damage. So we'll spend a round buffing here. Good. Okay. Change targets. I like that. And went for the tank. Okay, that is good. What do you do? You should not be there, Lindsay. You should not be there. And you can't get out of there either. think you get 3 magic missiles a day from your ring. Let's actually try that. Just try to start getting the queen damaged. And then I guess getting you out of here as best you can. Another hold person attempt. Who are you trying it on? Oh, bless. Interesting. Okay. Reg, back on the queen or on the butcher? Let's see. Who's next? Where's the butcher? The butcher is level 3 rogue. Is going to be getting sneak attack on some people. How much HP do you have? We might be able to kill you, so let's go for that. No. Looks like even with good damage rolls, we probably would not have killed you without using a shocking grasp. Blessing of the Faithful. I think we're going to keep it on Reg. For the attack bonus and a little bit of help with him being a little surrounded right now. Good, the butcher fell down. That's what we needed to have happen. Okay, Valerie. Smack the down one, because you don't have a good to hit. I think that's what you do. Very noble ex-paladin thing to do. I think Fainless also maybe concentrates... No, you'd have to move to hit the downed one. So I think you go for the queen.
Attack!
Another channel. We're doing okay with that. But still, I'm sure he does not have selective channels, so I disapprove. We'd get sneak attack on the butcher. I don't know if we get it on the queen. Queen's coming next. I don't think we can kill the queen. We're gonna go for the butcher because I know we get sneak attack there. But we rolled a 1. All that doesn't matter. Actually hits Valerie. Okay, you need exactly a 15. Maybe we start putting blessing on you. Keep moving out of here. Hopefully Octavia is still within. And try to shake someone. I think that's what we do. I think if I put another grease down, I just will have more trouble than they're having with it. I guess we can do another magic missile, guaranteed damage. Lower roll that time. We had a great roll last time. Okay. Go for the butcher while he's down, I think. Okay, good. We got rid of one of the 2 high damage ones. Blessing of the Faithful. I was saying maybe on Valerie now. We'll do that. If she's tanking the queen, I think she needs it. We might be able to pull off the queen. If Fainless and Octavia both hit, there's a chance we get rid of the queen here. Another channel. This is getting old. And Octavia missed. The queen missed. Lindsay has finally gotten out of the danger zone. We will use one more magic missile. Queen is down. Okay. Next priorities are... I thought there was another... Where's the other priest? Sentinel might... I think there's a priest... Oh, still way back there. So it's really just the essential we need to worry about. Let's try to clear the ones behind us that have been around this whole time. That we've just been horrible luck with. Tristan, do you need to come up here and put a heal on Reg? I think that's what you need to do. We don't have our buff up this time. Who do we have? We have a regular Might, a Sentinel, and a Scout. Does it really matter? That's a level 2 Rogue, level 2 Fighter, and raw abilities. Let's go for the Scout. The Rogue sneak attack is probably worse. Working on the Scout. Got a hit sometime. Good, you fell down again. Good. I think we still shoot you, though, then. Because that channel's annoying. That should have been sneak attack. Prone, I thought gave sneak attack. Huh. I guess I must have forgotten that. I guess it doesn't. Okay, I think now we can be back to you just making people shaken. We need to get a good hit here. You can now back up out of that area, though. And we can put this... I think... Let's go back to putting it on our attack to make sure we hit more often. I really like how you can switch that off between if you need it for defense or offense. So that is nice. And it's +2 rather than +1, so it does feel more impactful.
Do not hold back.
Okay. Shoot again.
This is for you.
Yeah, we're not getting sneak attack when I think we should, but at least we are making progress. I think we'll go for the Sentinel because he's level 2. The other one's level 1. I guess we could go for the level 1 just to clear their getting flat-footed from us. So maybe I'll do that with Reg. So I got rid of their ability to flank us. Tristian, for now, what's the range of this look like? You can back up a little bit. This is more just making sure we get out of the range of a channel from him.
Let us strike as one.
We shall overcome.
I think we're going to have 2 priests left. And they probably still have about 3 channels between them left, so that still could be pretty painful. I feel like we might be having to rest after this for spells. I don't want to, though. I guess as long as we don't do the Kobold Master fight as well, we can keep exploring. So. I'm also not sure how I'm going to get through the Grease to get to the last guy, because Grease also counters my party. Okay. At this point, let's buff Fainless. And Fainless is going to have to be the brave one. Maybe Valerie will do this first. She's going to fall down. No, she made it. Aha. Yeah, that would be a good call.
Attack.
Okay, they both made it. He has 5 channels? Oh. That's getting excessive.
I'll fight if I have to.
And why is this one permanently... Isn't even like it's skipping its turn even. I don't mind, but
This is where I step in.
do I send him in too? I think I have to.
I'll cut you.
Unlimited channels is very busted. Let's delay you until after No, that's not. Blessing on Valerie, you need to make your save.
Strike as one.
Okay, we just have one priest left. And we might be able to get our own channel off for some healing ourselves.
You can't stop me.
We'll turn off... Oh, yeah, we're almost out of Bard Song, too. I didn't notice that. This fight has gone on longer than it should have. Should not have moved Lindsay in there. That was a mistake.
Die for me.
Trying to keep Tristan out. Oh, I did not mean to loot in the middle of combat, but now that we're here, we will do it. Because no time is passing. It did use up his turn, though.
Do not hold back.
Consider me provoked.
Lindsay, shake this guy. Failed.
Bleed for me. Fear me.
You're going to do nothing. I don't want you getting... Now, why... Does starting your turn on Grease also trigger that? I didn't think it did. I thought a move action did, but you weren't moving.
Serves you right.
Oh...
Do not falter.
And he should have still had his turn. Even if he... It shouldn't waste his whole turn. Like, he should have been able to do a lay on hands on Valerie, which was what he was going to do. Grease should... I'm really disagreeing with how they've coded some of this right now. These are not the usual rules. Yeah, failing a save against Grease does not make you stunned. Does not make you lose your whole turn.
You forced my
Nope,
hand.
nope, nope, nope. Stop. That's not where I was sending you. I get your turn. I get... You won't let me lay on hands from prone. I see.
We shall overcome. Attack.
Okay, but at least we're back up, and we can probably survive another channel if it comes our way. Let's shake, rattle, and roll.
Deserved it.
Failed. Casting a spell, not channel? No, channeling again? Yeah, that's a few too many channels in my opinion.
Onwards.
You can't stop me.
Okay, we need to... Okay. Fight is over. Everyone, come back here. Or get close enough that I can do my own channels to cure people. That looks close enough. While the grease goes away.
Through
think we're waiting for him to make his save. Use 2. And let's check. Do we have enough potions? This isn't Wrath. That's not as generous with potions. But we have a number. Oh, I think she can't use it until she gets out of the grease. So let's get everyone out of the grease
Guide us.
as best as we can. Okay, one of them is worn off. One of the greases is gone. That's a good sign. I don't want to let time pass because I want to keep our buffs going, but for now, we need to get them out of the grease. It's just Lindsay. We're okay drinking the potion now. Okay. Let's also check. We got some new items here. We got a Ring of Charisma. I believe. So Lindsay can make use of that. Or, actually, Lindsay, Fameless, and Reg can all make use of that. But I think it is probably best on Lindsay for at least her spell DCs and her daze and demoralize type things. So we're going to give it to you to start with. The hat, the +1 bonus. You already have an intelligence one. I think for skill checks, we'll give it to Tristy, and I don't think it really matters that hand-me-down. What else did we get from the Queen? I think it was the Scimitar +1. Oh, you're going to like that. So that's not bad. I think that's the main magic we got from killing the Queen. And we can head this way now. Priest. I think we have we looted the Essential? I think we did. No, Valerie. Oh, doesn't matter. That grease should go away pretty soon. Don't see anything labeled with Essential's name, so he must not have had anything too special. Kind of surprising. Come on, whole party. Okay, so we got through that. Maybe used a little bit more spells than I would have liked. Definitely used more rounds of Bard Song than I would have liked. That might bite me later. I should have paid more attention to that and turned that off. But we were needing it to hit. We were not hitting. So, not our ideal. Mites present their queen the most valuable loot, along with the least broken stuff. Oh, I should put a save in. I do not want to do that fight over again. I know we didn't do as well as I would have liked, but again, not bad enough that I'm going to reload. Here we find the door. I don't think we can open it at this point. Need to find another way. So, demoralizing the grease once they were in the grease. That's true. That would give a -2. I mean, they were failing most of the time as it was, but that would have helped a little more. But we also weren't hitting the front lines enough to get to the back lines to kill them. I guess we also could have kited further away. That would have made more sense. Get out of range of those channels, because that was a lot of damage. Okay, so we need to do side paths now. I keep trying to pan the camera. We don't get to do that here, or spin the camera. That's a Wrath-only feature. So this was the room with lots of centipedes. I think we've killed them all. There might be a couple more that didn't come out the first time. I'm not seeing them, though. There should be another group of mites in here, but I don't think there's another. There might be one more priest. I think there's a priest down here. So let's close as much as we can.
Let's see what they're made of.
There is another priest. That's what we're most worried about in this room. Come on, go faster. The game is really not behaving right now. I'm not sure what's going on. Okay. Let's go with, let's see, who are you? Where's the priest? We don't see where the priest is. Way back there for now. I'm going to assume he's out of range of the channel. Let's kill this one. Just to stop them from getting any flanks on us. Can you shoot a priest? Can you even see a priest? There you are. Can you see him? You would have to move out in front of the party. We do not want you doing that. So we'll just go for some close ones. The priest is far enough away that I don't think the priest can channel this round.
Strike as one.
Lindsay? We'd like to shake the priest eventually, but for now, I think we're just going to back you up. More attempts. Everyone wants to get Octavia held. It looks, and this time was Valerie. Valerie made the save this time. Good job, Valerie.
I'll cut you.
And why did you not spell strike? I don't know. There was no reason why you shouldn't have spell struck there. Okay, round 2. Can the priest get close enough to be a threat this time? Priest is still pretty far away. I don't think the priest is going to channel this round. Probably will try another hold person. But this round you might be close enough for Octavia to shoot you. Nope, you would still move to be in a danger zone. You could delay until after the priest. Let's try that.
Do not hold back.
Can you shake from where you are? Looks like it.
Any last wishes?
I think the priest was too far away. Another hold person. And Reg failed. Okay, so we need to be careful. You're now in range without moving.
Consider me provoked.
I am worried about the coup de grace coming at Reg right now. I don't think I have a good way to stop that. Tristan is not... I don't think putting Tristan into combat is the solution to stopping the coup de grace. So, Blessing of the Faithful on him. Don't think that's going to help for this, but... Because I think the mites are smart enough to do that. No, they're not. Okay. That's much better than I thought was going to happen there. Did we provoke from both of them? I think we do. Next ad break coming also in a minute or so.
We shall overcome.
And we will pause while we wait for the ad break. Let's finish this fight we're in the middle of. So we have Mite Priest that we're kind of worried about. We have one regular Mite left. Main character just killed one of the other ones. Got it. Sorry, I had to run downstairs and I'm out of breath. UPS was delivering a package and I don't know what they were doing. Email this morning saying we'll deliver it today. Email an hour later saying we're delivering it tomorrow. Email an hour later saying it's been delivered.
This is for you.
We will keep the blessing on Reg. He is in danger. As long as the hold person is on him. Critical hit for 1 point. I'm happy with that.
Do not
think they often won't channel when there's only one person nearby. So I'm hoping by keeping Valerie there, we are delaying the channel attempts.
This is where I step in.
And it looks like that's working.
I'll fight if I have to.
0 points of damage. Reg is out. Do I believe that? Do I believe he will get one attack off? I'm going to try it. His move is a single move action. He should get an attack. No. I wish I understood what the rhyme or reason is so I could predict it. That's the trouble, is I can't predict what it's going to do. And that's what really bothers me. Give him better saves. I'm pretty sure if I send him in as well, they were definitely going to channel. I'm going to back him up. I think those two should be able to handle this. Try to shake him, though.
Serves you right.
Okay, only the two. That's as expected.
You can't stop me.
Die for me.
And because it was the held charge, he only gets the one attack. I really wish I knew how to control the spell strike so it actually does the right thing most of the time, rather than about half the time. Keep it on Reg. You probably can't finish him, especially if you miss. I don't think we send you in. I think even tanking an extra round is probably still better. I believe he should also... I thought channeling provoked. So I'm not sure why I'm not seeing a casting defensively either. So it feels like they are doing really odd things with their channel.
Consider me provoked.
One sneak attack. Oh. Okay, this should be a regular double attack. Okay. Missed on it. Why? Wait a second. So the first one, armor class was 13, and it said he needed a 4 to hit. I believe that. The second one, it said he needed less to hit. Oh, yeah. Where's the plus one coming from? Modifier 9. Oh, and it's the same modifier each time. AC 13. AC... What's changing? Dex bonus is going down by 1 from the fatigue. Got it. Thought fatigue was more than a -1. Okay, please, Valerie, finish him. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nothing useful there. I'm pretty sure there was something on the table, wasn't there? There it is. Okay.
Without a doubt.
Got a new recipe. Let's read that. Where did it go? Shepherd's pie. There it is.
We march ahead.
Okay. I don't think we can get around this at this point. I think this is a dead end, but we're just making sure we explore it all. So let's see. Yep. Oh, can I not see what's over there? Okay. We have some more mites, some centipedes. We should still have her delay poison for another 2 hours. We're in good shape on that. We've only been down here 8 minutes, that means. Yeah, so we'll deal with these guys. So we've cleared, you know, maybe about a quarter of the first level. There's 2 levels here, so this is probably going to take 2 streams minimum. Do you want to go now? No, I want to let the tank go in first. Oh, I didn't realize how far behind the tank was. That's going to be a problem as well. At least Valerie's up front. But they're going to walk right by Valerie.
Strike as one.
Still, the goal was to get you here to give flanking to Reg. So now Reg can kill this one, hopefully. Is Reg is not enlarged. She just looks big. And why weren't you moving? Okay. That one, at least, that one felt right. You need to back up and demoralize this one. We should have... Oh, you need to back up. But it should still be flanked from Fainless and Reg. Yes. Okay. Next round, we will want to focus down the centipedes. Especially since they're going for Sentinel, might, no priest. That's what I was checking for. Go for this. Go for the centipedes. We don't want getting poisoned. And then you can back up a little bit. I really wish they did regular Pathfinder provoking rules, even if they don't. I don't like the 5e provoking rules they're using instead. Reg is probably going to get attacked this round. We'll give him extra AC and extra saves. Yeah, that's it. That's been at least 3 different AOs from 2 different people that should have been provoked. So I don't like that they're skipping that. You're going to go for the centipede. Good. No more centipedes, no more poison to worry about. Reg, does it matter who you go for? Let's go for... They're going to be getting flanking until we take out a lot of them. Sentinels are higher. We have 2 Sentinels and 2 Mites. Well, let's go for the easy kill. And you didn't spellcast. Okay. Yeah, you needed a 2 to hit. You rolled a 1, and you should have had 2 attempts at it. I really disapprove. And I also wish the flanked ones would show up with a debuff, so you know which ones are counting as flanked. I think all of these should, but I will see. Nope, was not. I think that was the most likely to be as well, so none of them probably are flanked. There we go. Finally got one AOO off. Let's move in. Try to make the flanking more likely. That looks good. Let's keep giving that to Reg. I'm liking it to hit right now, more than I'm liking it the extra AC. Okay, 1 down. Reg, go for the shaken one. And let's... Why are... Okay, I'm not seeing the touch of fatigue icon. So let's click it on and off. No. Okay, is there a reason why he cannot do his ability right now? I don't see a reason why he can't. It thinks spell combat's on. It thinks spell strike is on. Regular attack. Regular attack. I don't know why it's not letting me spell strike. Oh, because he still had a held charge because he missed with a spell strike. That's also not... That seems weird. I don't think they're doing that right. He's shaken for... Let's reapply it. Try to finish him off. He's next.
Can't stop me.
Does she still have gravity bow on? No, that came off. 2 points to Reg.
Stay behind me.
It'd be really nice if Blessing of the Faithful also gave like 1 temp HP. That'd be overpowered. Let's see. Oh, I thought that was the one almost dead. Okay, whoops. We spread the damage out. Okay, this time it is showing the attacks. We should get 2 strikes. Let's try to get 2 kills. Good. Okay, so that worked. Shake this one. Good. And shoot this one. Might not be flat-footed. It was. Okay, so I think it was just Valerie having to step in like 1 foot to get the flanking bonuses. Why do I focus on the shaken one first instead of the ones that aren't debuffed? It's kind of either way. In some ways, going for the shaken ones, we can hit them more likely and take them out. But yes, they also are less dangerous. Right now, I was feeling that my choice was trying to get the numbers down to get rid of the flanking. So burning down a shaken one tends to help more. Shaken doesn't lower AC. Okay, that's why I'm doing the wrong thing. I thought it lowered AC. I was viewing it like a second edition Frightened. It just does everything. So, okay, I will avoid that. Thank you. Go for this guy. Let's actually look at the shaken buff. -2 on attack, saving throws, skill checks, and ability checks. Got it. So it does not affect AC. Go for the non-shaken one. Double 2s. Good job, Reg. Good job. Keep him shaken. Hopefully. Yep. Okay.
Consider me provoked.
Do not falter.
So, after this fight, we'll need to see where we are and what we have next. Critical miss.
Bleed for me.
Okay, so that is what they're doing. So if you miss with a spell strike, you're holding the spell, and then you can't spell combat. I guess that actually is correct. I need to pay more attention to that. That's what's been causing me to think I have more attacks than I have.
Any last wishes?
I just wish it was more obvious when you were holding a charge. That's probably what I was missing.
This is for you!
Onwards.
Okay. Pause. Loot. Anything else useful? Good. Check the map. So we can probably do a little bit. I do have a hard stop in about 30 minutes. So I want to make sure I don't get too far into another combat. Any easy combat should be fine, but I don't want to get into another, boss type combat or the infinite spiderweb room downstairs. Any of those. Those would be bad for me to end up at right now. I think that's this whole room. we might have finished this branch. So we can either backtrack and do more of this. Let's do that. I think that's the right call. Yeah, yep. We need that. That makes sense. So if I wanted to switch off to, if I wanted to lose the held charge and switch to Shocking Grasp, I could do that. But okay, they're in front. That's good. They aren't close enough. We will delay, let them come to us, and then flare them. You can shoot them without moving. Looks good. Thank you. Nicely done. And the sneak attack is why we do that before. It made it save. So, I believe you should get one attack. Let's see if you actually do. Okay. Got the one attack. I think if he had a held charge, he would not have got the attack there, and that's been the problem that I'm overlooking. None of these are debuffed because the flare did not land, so we'll just go for closest one.
Strike as one.
Stay behind me.
We should have flanking, so I should get bonus damage. How are we doing? Okay, we still need 1500 XP. More centipedes. And where are we on the map? Another, I think this is a way down. Valerie, and where was Painless? Painless was in the back, so I guess Valerie is our tank this time. Flare, I think it's our best against the mindless enemies. So the bottom one is debuffed. We need to remember that. What does Flare actually dazzled? I think just gives it a mischance, right? Doesn't even look like it has a mischance. A -1 on attack rolls. So yeah, that's not our target. Our target is this one. You should get 2 swings. Nope, only one, I think, because it was, he had to move more than 5 feet. That makes sense. That one's not gone yet, so it's flat-footed. We'll go for it. Finish off the last one. Yeah, okay, depth. That's what I thought. I thought that was a way down. It wasn't giving that unless we went to the big map. Let's also save. It's been a while. We have some more mites. I think we can do... Oh, here's a priest. We have... I think I have time to do one more fight, and I should wrap up. So let's deal with this one. What do we got? We got 1 priest, 1 sentinel, 1 scout, 2 regulars. Priest is too far away. So I think we are going to... I think we're going to need to delay until after one of the tanks goes. Lindsay, what's the range? Can't tell. Doesn't change AC.
This is where I
Let's debuff the higher level one near us. Painless is in front. You get the AC buff for now. And you stay back. Hold person. You love that spell. Let's see. Is this going to block? Let's let Reg go next. I just want to make sure we don't block Reg getting to a target. So 1 fatigued, 1 bad shape. We get to the priest. We could get to the priest if we provoke. I'm going to do that.
Strike is won.
I don't care about the box.
Do not falter.
She won't have her AC buff up, but we're trying to at least stop him from getting too close to us is the goal. Can you shoot the priest without moving? Looks like it.
You can't stop
Moved a
me.
little bit. That's fine. But 0 damage. These are both debuffed, but I don't think I want to provoke from them, so we'll try to take one out.
Shall overcome.
Rolled a natural 1. Of course. And there's no reason to inch forward. Because inching forward just gets us into range of the channel.
Right.
Probably should have put that actually on Reg this time instead. I don't think we need the AC here as much. Good job, Reg. That was a good turn for you. Stay on the priest. Your goal is just to keep the priest from getting too close.
Consider me provoked.
Until it feels like we can charge in and one round the priest. Because we don't have a good long range spell or a good, Octavia's not quite an archer yet. So she really can't do that well. Maybe eventually she'll be able to. Not really. I know Akundayo is a better archer across the board. Let's put this on Reg now. So we can try to finish off these guys. What happened? Casted defensively failed and missed the AOO and casted Bless. Got it. Not a big deal.
I'll cut you.
Not going to inch forward yet.
Stay behind me.
Poor Valerie. Can't hit the broadside of a barn. I guess the might's fairly small. This one's debuffed, but I think we go for it now. Well, I guess as long as Valerie is keeping that one at that end of the board, this isn't. Oh, okay. Reg is getting hurt. Let's give a heal to Reg.
Yes.
Good roll there, Lindsay. Good roll. Nice. Okay. Might Priest is attacking with a dagger now. I like that. That's better than channels.
Let us strike as one.
Okay. Is Valerie going to just kind of solo? I guess not solo because Octavia is helping. But
This is for you.
I need a better long-term answer to deal with these priests.
Strike as one.
I guess the better long-term option would have been like a charge from Amiri and having her be the one soloing the priest. But that's not what we got. And I feel like Reg doesn't do that as well. I'm curious. Reg, if if you could you charge? That's not a bad idea. I wasn't thinking about summons, but that's not a bad idea. I might try that. Could you charge if that one was dead? That looks like a straight line to me. Let's actually step you a little out of the way as well. So I'd rather have Octavia stay on the priest, but we do want to open up the charge without the provoking. Okay, that worked. Now, we don't want to clog a charge lane. Can you get a charge off here? Yes, you can. Not a spell strike. I knew it wouldn't be. Now, I think he's going to start channeling. I think it's 2 or more is the channel number. Yeah, because they don't last that long. They only take 1 hit to die. You can't control their movement. I'm going to keep you back. What is the range on Demoralize? Medium range. I believe that should be outside channel range.
Deserved it.
What is the range on this? Close range. I think that would get you... I think close is 30. So I'm guessing, since Reg is 5 feet away, this would keep Tristian at 35 and outside the range of a channel. He's channeling. Okay, that did as I expected it to do.
Do not falter.
But now she shall be getting her sneak attack here. She is. And Reg, can you finish this one? No. Okay. We go one more round. Because you're out of magic missile. I don't want to ear-piercing scream this. You don't have any direct damage spells, right? You should not. Yep. Okay. We'll just try to demoralize you. Good. Succeeded. You don't have zap. You don't have any direct damage spells. You're going to just pass. Oh, I should have put up Blessing of the Faithful. That was stupid. Finish him. Finish him.
You can't stop me.
Reg, can you do it? There we go. Okay, let's loot. That looks like everything. I do not want to pull another encounter. So let's put a save right here. And let's wrap up for the day. A little bit shorter than I wanted, but I have something came up that I have to deal with. So let's see. What did we accomplish today? We fought the warg successfully, which I was kind of surprised at. We then dealt with the Temple of the Elk to recruit Tristian. So we now actually have what I'm intending to be the core of the party for most of the time. Yes, you need to be able to swap characters in and out. So having the 2 clerics, or if we're on Harem's mission, or if Tristian is unavailable, or whatever else. I like having 2 in the party, well, in the stable. But Tristian is who I'm probably going to be building the party around as the healer. Then we have our bard for buffing. We have Octavia will be one of our other buffers as well as one of our ranged damage dealers. Reg will be the primary damage dealer, and then we have 2 frontline defenders. I might respec Stainless into slightly less of a tanky defender. Maybe just giving up the monk dip and staying pure paladin. That might be enough to give him a little bit more combat potential. So when the whole party is this party, it doesn't quite feel like I have 2 kind of weak frontliners. So I might look into that. I need to think about that some more. It probably makes sense, and I'll think about it. And so we got Tristian, we cleared the Temple of the Elk, we got back on the main story. We are told that while we were dealing with that, Tartuccio may have found the artifact and left. I don't think I have ever done Temple of the Elk before this place before. So I'm curious to see if that changes anything when we get to the final part of the Sycamore. Oh, I know what that could have done. That could be bad if I was going for the secret ending. I'm not going for the secret ending. So that could have affected that. But okay. But we will keep pressing forward on this. And we'll probably have another weekday stream of this at some point next week. For now, Kingmaker will probably be weekday streams. I'm not quite sure, exactly when. I'm still playing around with what day makes the most sense for my weekday streams. But this was fun, and I think I learned a little bit about exactly how the spell strike is working. And I think after being annoyed for a while, I think they are correct on it. So it's just a matter of the indicators don't help you figure out what's going on or understand why it's doing what it's doing. But that's different. That is just, we've learned it now. Thank you, Neil Bog, for pointing out a lot of tips this time. And I think for whatever reason, I'm having an easier time integrating your tips in Kingmaker than in Wrath. Kingmaker is a little simpler. There's a little less going on that might be helping, but Blessing of the Faithful has been great. The Demoralized build for Lindsay, so I'm not just taking pot shots with the crossbow. We discussed that, I think, last week. I think that's been a good move. I really appreciate all the tips. They are the appropriate types of tips without being spoilery and without being backseating. It's been really good. So thank you so much on that.